Hi everyone, myself Santosh. Today we are discussing socket to monitor Docker API traffic. So what is the meaning of it? So socket means it is a command line utility to transfer the bidirectional data, establishing bidirectional data transfer between two networks. Means here two network. What are the two network? Means Docker client and Docker server. So both are the two networks are there. So in to communicate these two network, we are using the socket as a proxy. Okay, we are going to use the socket to the proxy. So here we know we want the two commands to explain the how we are going to establish the connection between Docker client and Docker server. Okay, to establish connection between the Docker client and the Docker daemon, we have two commands. So first command is socket. So we are already told that socket is a command line utility that is using for the connection between the establish the connection between the socket Docker daemon and Docker client. Here Docker daemon word refers to the Docker server. Okay, so here socket. So first socket minus v. So minus v means minus v means verbose. Here minus v stands for verbose. So it enables verbose output. So we should see that log messages indicating the data flow and connections being established. Okay, so this Unix listen. So this towards that the Docker client will be listened. So under the path of temporary Docker API.sock. So fork means it will remove the old connections between Docker client and another APIs. Okay, so Unix connect var run Docker sock. This means any incoming connections. This means socket will create a new process to handle the new connection. It will connect to the original Docker. So daemon socket at var run at var. Now we are going to another command. So here we see the request and response, how Docker client and Docker server is communicating. So using this Docker minus h for host Unix //temp/docker.api. This command tells that the -h flag specifies the Docker daemon host, means at the end point. In this case it is set to unix.//temp Docker API, indicating that we want to connect Docker daemon through the custom Unix socket. So the Docker client will send its API request. The Docker client will send its API request to this custom socket, which is being handled by the socket process created in the step 1. So in the step 1, here we are already created the connections. Here we are seeing the response. So and PS after this PS and -a. So PS means process states, how the processors going on, means connection is going on, and all my -a means stands for all. Now we are going to see the practical of monitoring Docker using socket. Okay, so this is the command to establish the connection between the Docker client and Docker server using the socket. So -v stands for the verbose. So Unix listens. So this is the path to listen the socket. So fork means it will erase all the previous connections. So Unix connect, this is the path to connect the socket. Okay, so now I am going to enter. So now the connection is established. Okay, so to see the output, to see the request and response of this command, So we are going to use another command, that is docker -s unix temporary. This is the path to check whatever the communications are going between the Docker client and Docker server. Okay, so this is the output of this command. So these are all the details about the communications. So here it's specifying the date, time, length of the data, and from to. So this is all the details of communications between the Docker client and Docker server. So thank you.